We're good. All right. Yep. All right.
What? Can you get on headset? Get on headset? Yeah.
People are saying the YouTube has no audio.
One day I learned about NSU, that's my home away from home. And I'm proud to be a Greetings, I am Ashley Nicole Payne, a junior psychology major from Charlotte, North Carolina. What I love most about Norfolk State University are the diverse groups of individuals I've met through on-campus organizations, and I'm proud to be contestant number 2. Greetings, I am Talia Watson, a junior pre-nursing major from Long Island, New York. What I love most about Norfolk State University are the memories made with friends and family. Thank you, and I am proud to be contestant number 3. Greetings, families, friends, and English studies. I Brianna Blake, a junior nursing student hailing from the quiet countryside of Caroline County, Virginia. What I love most about Norfolk State University is my Spartan family, and I am vying to be the one you love and adore. Contestant number 4.
Greetings. I am McKinley Laurie III, a junior business finance major hailing from the Motown City, Detroit, Michigan. What I love most about Norfolk State University is the lifelong relationships I've created, and I'm proud to be contestant number 1.
Greetings. I am Jalen Deshawn Levac, a junior majoring in mass communications, hailing from Stafford County, Virginia. What I love most about the illustrious Norfolk State University are the experiences that push me to grow. And I am proud and so grateful to be contestant number 2.
Tonight, we are especially thankful for Norfolk State University's 85 years of pride, achievement, and promise. To God, we give praises for giving us life and providing us with opportunities here at Norfolk State University. Faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends, we realize more so than ever that we are truly blessed to have such a remarkable institution. Welcome to the Norfolk State University Scholarship Pageant. I am your host for tonight's celebration. I am Torino Burrows II, an NSU alumnus class of 2010. Tonight, we are excited about Norfolk State University and the young men and women who are competing. Our mission tonight is to crown the next Mr. and Miss Norfolk State University. To compete for the title of Mr. and Miss Norfolk State University, each contestant must have a minimum of a 2.5 cumulative grade point average, along with other qualifications. Each of these studious young men and women must also qualify under the rules and regulations established by the university. Tonight, they will be competing for a scholarship and spend the year as the official ambassadors of the university. Now, let's meet our distinguished panel of judges, whose responsibility is to select our next Mr. and Miss Norfolk State University. Our first adjudicator is Derek L. Savage. Derek L. Savage is a native of Hampton, Virginia. He is a 2-time graduate from Norfolk State University with a bachelor's in mass communications and a master's in urban education. During his time at Norfolk State University, he served as Mr. Norfolk State University 2014-2015, as well as a member of the Norfolk State University Concert Choir and Norfolk State University Theater Company. Derek currently serves as a school counselor in Newport News, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek L. Savage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Sylvia D. Brooks. Sylvia D. Brooks is an alumna and 28-year employee of Norfolk State University, where she serves as the Director of Academic Advising and Tutoring Services, and an adjunct instructor in the School of Business. Ladies and gentlemen, Sylvia D. Brooks. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Dr. Beverly Boone Harris. Dr. Beverly Boone Harris is a director of the Office of Accessibility Services, International Student Services. She earned her BA in psychology with an emphasis in special education and MA in guidance and counseling from Norfolk State University. Beverly earned her Doctor of Education degree in higher education leadership from Nova Southeastern University. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Beverly Boone Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Michelle McFarland. Michelle McFarland begins her 11th year in the Norfolk State Athletics Departments with the title of Administrative and Program Specialist. In her role, she serves as the assistant to the Director of Athletics, and in her free time, Ms. McFarland is pursuing a Bachelor's of Arts in History degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle McFarland. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Dominique Harrison. Dominique Harrison currently serves as the Director of Recruitment and Admissions at Norfolk State University. He is a proud member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. He received his bachelor's in communication studies with a minor in African American studies from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro and his master's in adult education with a higher education concentration from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Ladies and gentlemen, Dominique Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Renesia Thornton. Renesia Thornton is a two-time alumna from Norfolk State University, and she is currently a doctoral candidate for a doctorate of education at Regent University. She has a wealth of experience working in higher education, and she currently serves as the Associate Director for the Office of Housing and Residence Life. In her free time, she sprinkles Black girl magic by serving her community as a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, Renesia Thornton. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Dr. Robin Marable. Dr. Robin Marable is a native of Portsmouth, Virginia, where she continues to reside today. She is a two-time graduate of Norfolk State University, where she earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in mathematics and a master's degree in urban education. She currently serves as the Associate Director of NSU Student Pathways and Academic Formation. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Robin Marable. Our statisticians for this evening's event are Rita Bowen, who serves as the Grants Contracts Accountant, and Vicki Nicole Lewis, who serves as the Procurement Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a Spartan virtual applause for our distinguished panel of adjudicators. It is an honor that we now introduce our distinguished leader, who possesses enormous vision and sensitivity. Her intelligence exemplifies excellence, pride, engagement, curiosity, integrity, and civility. Please welcome to the stage the president of Norfolk State University, Dr. Javon Adams Gaston.
Good evening, members of the Norfolk State University community. I could not be more proud or happy to be with you here tonight with my life partner, Mr. Dimitri Gaston, and we are here to remind all of the excellence at Norfolk State University. I want to first thank the 2020 Miss NSU, Miss Alita Russian, would you wave? And the Mr. NSU, Mr. Joshua O'Brien. Thank you for serving with grace, with excellence, with love, and representing Norfolk State University in such a wonderful way. We are so proud of you. I would also like to say hello to Mr. Jeremiah O'Brien, who is both the president of SGA as well as the representative to the Board of Visitors. Thank you for all you do. You've had a wonderful year. I want to say that this is truly one of the marks of what is so special about our experience as an HBCU and as the Norfolk State University. It is the acknowledgement of the excellence of the work, of the talent of our student population as they represent us over the year and help us to remind the world why we are so very special. Today, I had the opportunity to be on a panel, a national panel for Delta Days in the nation's capital. It was virtual, and I was on with some other presidents of HBCUs, Dr. Kimbrough from Dillard University and Dr. Sorry, I'm thinking of her name. Dr. Gwen Boyd, who used to be president at Alabama A&M, as well as Mr. Murray, who was UNCF senior vice president, but the most important person there was a student from one of our HBCUs who demonstrated with poise and dignity how important it is for all of us to get behind the support of HBCUs. Let me say to you, nobody does it better than Norfolk State University. Every day, I'm impressed, I am pleased, and I am honored to be your 7th president. I'd also like to thank Ms. Terry Venerable, because these programs don't happen in a vacuum. They happen with excellent leadership and talent and commitment and a push towards developing excellence in our students. Thank you, Terry. I'd also like to thank our Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Leonard Brown, who has, since he has been here, been an advocate for all that is student and student-directed, for student learning, student success, student development, and his care is unending. Tonight, you will be treated to some of the excellence of this institution, and I want you to be reminded why you came to NSU. Whether you're a student, faculty, staff, and why this institution holds such a position of power as the largest HBCU in the Commonwealth of Virginia, as well as a top 20 HBCU. You all did that. You make it possible for us to be excellent. Thank you so much, and enjoy what I know will be an exciting, invigorating, valuable time to just be together and watch our students soar. Thank you.
Dr. J, please allow me to welcome you to tonight's production and the crowning of the 2021-2022 Mr. and Miss NSU. We are so pleased and proud to have you as our president. Now, Spartan family, please welcome to the stage the NSU Dance Theater, performing to Runnin'. Please give it up again for the NSU Dance Theater. We now move to the next segment of the competition. Please greet the NSU contestants in the NSU Inspired Casual Wear competition. Contestant number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3. Contestant number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4. We will continue with the male contestants. Contestant number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our NSU Casual Wear competition. The NSU Scholarship Pageant is pleased to bring you an NSU moment. Norfolk State University was founded in 1935. The college was brought to life in the midst of the Great Depression, providing a setting in which the youth of the region could give expression to their hopes and aspirations. At this founding, it was then named the Norfolk Unit of Virginia University. In 1942, the college became the independent Norfolk Polytechnic College, and 2 years later, an act of the Virginia legislature mandated that it became a part of Virginia State University. The college was able to pursue an expanded mission with an even greater emphasis in 1956, when another act of the legislature enabled the institution to offer its first bachelor's degree. The college was separated from Virginia State University and became fully independent in 1969. Subsequent legislative acts designated the institution as a university and authorized the granting of graduate degrees. In 1979, university status was attained, and today, the university is proud to be one of the largest predominantly Black institutions in the nation. Furthermore, it is the institution that sees the future in you. Norfolk State University, celebrating 85 years of pride, achievement, and promise. This has been an NSU moment. The NSU contestants must compete in several categories. One category is the NSU Inspired Casual Wear, which we recently observed waived at 15%. There is one category that the contestants have already completed. That category, weighed at 25%, is the interview segment that was conducted earlier by the panel of adjudicators. The popular vote, weighed at 10%, which has already been completed by the NSU student body. The evening wear segment, weighed at 15%. During this segment, the contestants must display their self-assurance and style. The on-stage projection segment, weighed at 5%. During this segment, each contestant will respond to 2 questions. And now, our talent competition. The talent competition is weighed at 30%. Each contestant must exhibit his or her talent within a 2-minute time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome contestant number 1 performing a martial arts demonstration.
13% of all college students experience assault crimes through physical force and violence. In the spirit of Spartan warriors, I represent empowering NSU students with self-defense training.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome contestant number 2 performing a piano sonatina in C. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome contestant number 3, performing a spoken word entitled Point of View of a Black Girl.
Black women, disrespected, unprotected, often neglected. Why? Why is it that I'm wiping my own eyes? Everyone coming at me like I'm in the wrong, forcing me to be strong. Why? Why can't anyone hear my cries? But I am a Black woman. I am strong. I am protected by God Himself, respected because I know my wealth. I am a Black woman. I am forever strong. My curls reach the sky and they shine oh so long. When the sun touches my skin, it shines in a way for everyone to see me. I am a Black woman, and that is what I will always be. I will always keep calm and know I am strong. I am a Black woman. I am never in the wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome contestant number 4, performing a poem entitled I Am a Black Girl.
Good morning, class. Today we have a new student. Good morning, class. Today we have a new student. Is Damon Blaze here?
It's actually Diamond.
Well, maybe if your parents spelled your name phonetically correct to the English alphabet, people wouldn't have such a hard time pronouncing it.
I am a Black girl. Yes, it's true. Don't let the looks fool you. I'm a Black girl who is articulate. I use words like perfunctory because I can handle it. Yes, I am a geek and also rather meek, and I'm terrible at saying no, and I say for and not foe. I am a Black girl, but society tells me I am not. With great absurdity, the American mentality equates acting white to being right. I'm a Black girl, but I've been told I'm too tough and too rough, yet too light to ever be enough. I'm a Black girl because I have been blessed with the curse to be a color acknowledged at its worst. I am white when it comes to mannerisms, but Black when it comes to being a victim of racism. I am white when I am celebrated, but Black when I am infuriated. But I have every right to be infuriated because the lack of education in a nation is not improving our situation. Our only salvation is communication. I am a Black girl because I am courageous, and the colored women before me changed nations. I am the masterpiece of creation and the quintessence of liberation and the beautiful reality of my ancestors' imagination. Harriet, Ruby, Coretta, Oprah, Michelle, say their names because these women changed the game and did it for freedom and not for fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4. And now we continue with the men. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome contestant number 1, performing a poem entitled The Hill We Climb.
When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We brave the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace. And yet the norms and notions of what just isn't always justice. And the dawn is ours before we knew it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we weathered and witnessed the nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. To compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gaze, not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know in order to put our futures first, we must first put our differences aside. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true, that even as we grieved, we grew. That even as we hurt, we hoped. That even as we tired, we tried. That we'll forever be tied together, victorious. Not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division. This is the era of just redemption. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Become the future. When day comes, we step out of the flame unafraid. The new dawn balloons as we free it, for there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. The hill we climb.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome contestant number 2, performing an original dance called Humanity.
I breathe in and out. I own the heart in the night. I only been here one time. Till it's bright out. Oh, just another lonely night. Are you willing to sacrifice your life?
Chumma monster, no good blood sucker. Fat. Now look who's in trouble as you run through my jungles. All you hear is rumble. Kanye West samples. Here's one for example. Gossip. Just stop it. Everybody know I'm a monster.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. That concludes our talent competition. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jacoby Easter as he performs Sweet Love by Anita Baker on tenor saxophone. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up again for Jacoby. We now present the NSU contestants in the evening wear competition and on-stage projection. Each contestant will respond to 2 questions. Contestant number 1. Good evening, contestant number 1.
Good evening.
Tell us about your Spartan experience.
My Spartan experience has been amazing. NSU has become a family tradition as well as my second home. NSU has uplifted me and prepared me for real-world experiences. Thank you.
What is the importance of self-defense?
The importance of self-defense is learning how to be safe while you're out and about. Learning how to be safe and protect yourself and continue empowering yourself. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Good evening, contestant number 2.
Good evening.
Tell us about your Spartan experience.
My Spartan experience has been an amazing one thus far. I've been able to become the best version of myself here at Norfolk State University, and I'm looking forward to what else I can do in the upcoming year. Thank you.
As a member of the Young Democrats, what would you do to encourage your peers and others to go and register to vote?
As a member of Young Democrats, how I would encourage my peers to get out and vote is describe how easily it is to do so. We have so many resources nowadays to access and utilize, and that's how I would encourage them to vote. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. Good evening, contestant number 3.
Good evening.
Tell us about your Spartan experience.
My Spartan experience has been one for the books. I have made a ton of friends and joined many wonderful organizations. Thank you.
What is your dream job?
My dream job is to be a nurse practitioner in family medicine. I would love to take care of people who look like me, so I know they are getting the proper services they need. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3. Contestant number 4. Good evening, contestant number 4.
Good evening.
Tell us about your Spartan experience.
My Spartan experience has been filled with fun times, plenty of memories, and tons of growth. Thank you.
What is your viewpoint on African American women receiving proper prenatal care?
The reason I want to be a labor and delivery nurse practitioner is to help decrease the rate of mortality in Black women who go and give birth and do not survive in the end. It is important that these women receive the same care as any other race. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4. Contestant number 1. Good evening, contestant number 1.
Good evening.
Tell us about your Spartan experience.
My Spartan experience has been full of amazing support from faculty and friends. I've been able to grow and develop in my time here and create a path to success. Thank you.
If chosen to be the next Mr. Norfolk State University, in which ways would you advocate to stop police brutality amongst African American men?
If chosen to be the next Norfolk State University, my goal would be to educate the students on the impact and importance of police brutality. It is a common thing that we're seeing in the media, and it's important that we tackle the issue. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Good evening, contestant number 2.
Good evening.
Tell us about your Spartan experience.
My Spartan experience has been nothing short of extraordinary. I've been impacted by so many people and have had the opportunity to impact other lives. And I've witnessed events that will remarkably change the world. Thank you.
What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
I believe the most important issue our generation is facing is identity. We are young people, and we don't have to have it all figured out. We are all here, just like we are at Norfolk State University, to figure it out. And together, we will figure out where we need to be and what time we need to be there. We should be grateful for the present and be grateful for growth. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Let's give a hearty Spartan applause for all of our contestants. That concludes our evening wear and onstage projection segment. Please welcome the NSU Dance Theater as they perform Strolling. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alexis Giles as she performs At Last by Etta James.
The skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in the clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have ever known. Oh yeah, and you smile, oh, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up again for the NSU Dance Theater and Alexis Giles. At this time, please welcome Joshua O'Brien, Mr. Norfolk State University 2020-2021, as he takes his final walk. Joshua O'Brien is a graduating senior sociology major from Prince George's County, Maryland. What he loves most about Norfolk State University is the friendships and relationships he has made over the course of 4 years. Joshua would like to thank the Office of Student Activities and Leadership and the Office of Sponsored Programs for the many opportunities and experiences he has gained over 4 years.
Good afternoon. I am Jeremiah O'Brien, the current SGA president for this academic school year. And on behalf of the student body, we would like to award you this plaque for your continued service on behalf of the university. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Postable picture.
Please welcome Alita Russian, Miss Norfolk State University 2020-2021, as she takes her final walk. Alita Russian is a graduating senior majoring in psychology from Chester, Virginia. What she loves about NSU is the family environment and the consistent atmosphere of Black excellence. She would like to thank God for bringing her here as an 18-year-old with dreams and leaving as a woman with purpose. She would like to thank her family, Team Russian, for being her solid support no matter what. She would also like to thank the Office of Student Activities and Leadership, Auntie V, Uncle Bynum, and Auntie Calhoun for being her second family. Lastly, thank you to my Spartan family, the students of Norfolk State University who graciously chose me to represent all that our university embodies. Thank you to Norfolk State for teaching me to see the future in myself that you saw in me.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the student body, we would like to recognize and award you for your continued service. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back our contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Leonard Brown, as he gives the NSU charge.
All right, thank you so much. My heart is just so full right now. I think when you work on a college campus, this time of year is one of the best times of year because although you're tired and you're looking forward to the summer break, you just get to witness the brilliance of the students that you serve, and that's exactly what we saw here tonight. So I want to thank all of the participants tonight, all of our students who competed tonight. It's just been amazing. And you remind me of why I do this work and why I love my job. So thank you so much. With that said, we are here to crown the next Mr. and Miss Norfolk State University. And I have the pleasure to present the charge to all of our Spartans. So my charge to you is this. You have all worked very, very hard this year. You have persevered through a very challenging time on campus and throughout the nation. Take time to reflect on what you've achieved, and may this year always remind you that you are capable of facing the unknown, that you are capable of doing what may seem impossible. For those Spartans who are graduating, I want to thank you for your contributions to our community and all the good that you will do out in the world. And for all of the returning Spartans, I charge you with helping our community continue to move forward and make the experience transformative for every student on our campus. As always, continue to support and represent our beloved institution. And as always, behold the green and gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in thanking our Norfolk State University Pageant Artistic Director, Mr. William Bynum, as well as our Norfolk State University Scholarship Pageant Coordinator, Sade Calhoun. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for all of our contestants. Contestant number 1, Tiara Sims. Contestant number 2, Ashley Payne. Contestant number 3, Kalia Watson. Contestant number 4, Diamond Blaze. Contestant number 1, McKinley Laurie III. Contestant number 2, Jalen Levette. We have the results from our panel of judges. Miss NSU popular vote is Diamond Blaze, Mr. NSU popular vote is McKinley Laurie III. Miss NSU Casual Wear is Tiara Sims and Diamond Blaze. Mr. NSU Casual Wear is Jalen Levette. Miss NSU Talent is Tiara Sims and Diamond Blaze. Mr. NSU Talent is Jalen Levette. Miss NSU Evening Wear is Tiara Sims and Diamond Blaze. Mr. NSU Evening Wear is Jalen Levette. Mr. NSU First Runner-Up is McKinley Laurie III. Mr. Norfolk State University for 2021-2022 is Jalen Levette. Miss NSU Second Runner-Up, Miss Green and Gold is Ashley Payne. Miss NSU First Runner-Up, Miss 1935 is Tiara Sims. Miss Norfolk State University for 2021-2022 is Diamond Blaze. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Norfolk State University 2021-2022. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alexis Giles singing the Norfolk State University alma mater.
By Virginia's golden shore, there's a place that we adore, where Norfolk sun shines bright down on our campus sites. The walls of brown ore will always give a call to all striving to succeed, forging onward bound to lead. Oh, Norfolk States, we love you. Oh, Norfolk States will always be true and never, never, you've been so dear, and never shed a joyful tear for our alma mater dear.
Thank you for tuning in to the Norfolk State University Scholarship Pageant.